Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lauren Perny on behalf of Ms. Burnett. Ms. Burnett, please state your name for the record.
Shalisa Burnett.
Good afternoon.
Ms. Burnett does have a valid license. She doesn't have it on her.
Now,
Hold on. She's coming up here. I got a valid license. I don't know.
yeah,
I got to check
the whole
myself.
permit to everything.
Hold on.
She did say she got it about 2 days ago.
Yeah, but I was so geeked to come to court. I thought I had my wallet, everything in my purse, but I don't. But I do have my license. They are legal.
Hold on. You came to court. You don't have your license? Did you drive?
I'm not a good liar, so yes, sir, I did. But I'm legal though.
No, you didn't. I didn't hear that.
Okay, you did.
Nobody heard that.
You didn't. Y'all didn't hear that.
Oh, that guy back there did. No, I'm kidding. All right.
Stop playing, because I know him. No, but I'm legal though, for real.
Yeah, no. Just, who'd you bring with you?
My daughter and my son-in-law.
Do they have licenses?
No.
No.
We can Uber this home and get them and come back.
No.
But I was not going to miss cut.
Go get your license. That's why you went through this whole thing.
I know, but see, they told me I was supposed to come at 9 and I came, and then they told me I had to come back at 12.
And neither time did you have your license with you?
Yeah, the first time I did.
Oh, okay.
And I thought everything was in. I was excited.
You were excited about what?
Showing you my L's, and I ain't even got them.
You were all excited to show your license and you forgot it. It's a shame.
It's the truth.
You believe her, Alan? No, and nobody knows.
I promise you. I already seen you, so I already know you can't be playing with you.
What does that mean?
Because I'm just not from here. So this is my first time. So I was really excited, damn. I can't even be
You're gonna get a license mic drop. Yeah, they ain't got a license.
No, I just have them on me.
Listen.
Can I call Uber? I can go home and get them, babe. I mean, sorry, y'all.
I know I'm gonna get them.
I'm so.
It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
I take no offense. I've been called a whole lot of things.
I promise you.
Not a bad thing in my book. Listen, I have your driving record, so I already know you have a valid license. So why did I say that? Because you wouldn't stop talking. You just kept talking.
Well, I got 9 children, so
you just kept talking, and I didn't have time to get it in.
I'm really excited though.
Me too. She got a license. So, you live over in Ipsy?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I gotta stay out of there because she driving. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen. All right.
So they say I drive like Miss Daisy, so I ain't even worried about it.
Okay. What are we doing?
No, Your Honor.
I know, we all forgot.
We are here for a purpose, I guess. She does have a valid license, so she would like to accept the prosecutor's offer to plead or to admit responsibility of double parking today.
Your Honor, I move that count 2 double parking. If you accept the admission, move to dismiss the misdemeanor.
Burnett, she gonna blow this. She gonna mess us up. Just concentrate. Focus. All right? So we can try to get through this. Do you admit responsibility that on November 4th, 2024, at the location of Ellsworth Road in Pittsfield Township, Washtenaw County, State of Michigan, that you double parked a motor vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Court will accept that admission to count 2. Count 1 is dismissed. Fines and costs of $180. When can you get that paid?
Next Friday.
Next Friday? You can get it done by the 28th?
Yes, sir.
I don't know. All right, I'm gonna give you to February 28th, 2025. All right, pay it by then. You take care, and when you're out there driving now legally, drive safely, please.
Okay, thank you.
Hey, take an Uber.
Sir, state your name. I'm here on a special appearance, Your Honor. Magoo is Easy Elastical Trust, registered in Jackson County, case number 2522246.
Okay, is your name Daniel Magoo?
Your Honor, that is the name you seek, and it is copyrighted and trademarked.
Okay, very well. Mr. Magoo, are you represented by an attorney, or do you wish to be represented by an attorney on these matters?
I am not.
Do you wish to be?
No, not at this time.
Let me then do this. You have two cases before this court. Case number 25F4.
And here's where the mood completely shifts. The second defendant, referred to in court documents as Daniel McCrew, opens with something that should immediately raise red flags for anyone familiar with fringe legal movements. He calls himself a trust, says his name is copyrighted and trademarked, and refuses to acknowledge the charges against him, not because he doesn't understand them, but because he's performing a script. This is the sovereign citizen playbook. Sovereign citizens believe they can opt out of government jurisdiction through legal-sounding declarations, canceling their driver's license, registering vehicles under federal entities, claiming diplomatic immunity with fake plates. None of it holds legal weight. Courts across the US and Canada have rejected every version of these arguments, but believers go all in anyway. And as you'll see, the consequences for this defendant are very real and very serious.
0523. In that case, sir, the complaint does allege that on March 27, 2004, you committed the offense of operating while intoxicated. Do you understand what you're charged with?
I do not.
You do not understand
There's
that?
no eyewitnesses or corroborating witnesses at all.
I'm not asking whether or not the proofs are there. Do you understand what you were charged with?
I do not.
Do you understand the notion of drunk driving?
I do not understand how I could be charged with something without a
On
witness.
your other cases when you represent yourself, so we'll just do it.
Are you talking about the case that's in federal court right now,
You
Your
are
Honor?
before a complaint in that case for a charge of operating while intoxicated, third offense.
As I am here and as a trust, Your Honor, I am here in exclusive equity. Exclusive equity.
You count 2 on that complaint is a charge of operating while license suspended, denied, and or revoked. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail, $500 fine plus court costs, and your vehicle could be subject to immobilization.
My license is
Count
canceled,
3.
not suspended or revoked.
Count
It is
3
canceled through the state
on
of
that
Michigan.
complaint
Canceled.
is the charge of escape from lawful custody. That is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 1 year, a $1,000 fine.
I was never arrested or read any Miranda rights accordingly.
Assume, given that the defendant is talking in English, that he understands English, understands the nature of those charges and what he's charged against.
So malicious prosecution by Washoe County prosecutor as usual.
Sir, there is great peril in representing yourself. You will be held to the same standards as anybody apply.
This is a matter in the Eastern District of Michigan Federal Court. Case number 2511226.
I would further indicate, sir, that at any point during these proceedings, if you wish to be represented by counsel, you can make that request to the court and counsel will be appointed to represent you. In the case 25F30979, in that case, sir, you are before a complaint that alleges that on or about July 3rd of 2025, count 1 is fleeing and eluding 4th degree.
Added on by the prosecutor's office after the
Sir,
fact.
that is a felony, punishable by up
Malicious
to 2 years
prosecution.
incarceration and a $2,000 fine plus court costs, mandatory suspension by the Secretary of State.
My Secretary of
2
State, anything
is
is canceled. I have no contracts with the state of
vehicle.
Michigan.
That is a misdemeanor
This
charge.
is a matter of trust, Your Honor. This is a matter of trust. I am protected under a
90
trust.
days in jail, a $100 fine plus court cost. Count 3 on that complaint alleges operating a motor vehicle without security. Count 4 is operating while license suspended, denied, and or revoked. That is a misdemeanor.
All of my registrations are through the federal government. I have federal government registration. I do not have contracts with the
Vehicle could
state.
be subject to mobilization. Count 5 on that complaint alleges refusal to obey
I have an international driver's
police
permit.
officer. I would indicate to the defendant the same admonishments regarding the perils in representing oneself that I stated in the other case also apply to this case.
Were you served your notice and summons yet, Your Honor?
Wishes to have counsel appointed, the court would consider or would appoint counsel to represent him in this matter, and he apparently wishes to proceed.
Were you served your notice
Having
and summons
notice
for federal
of
court?
the charges, sir, do you wish to still proceed without an attorney?
I just want to know, where do you get
Do
your
you
powers?
wish
Are
to
you an Article
proceed?
3 judge or an Article 6 judge? Where are
Do
your
you
vested
wish to
powers? Can you
proceed
answer
without
that?
an attorney?
You can't even answer
look
what
it
your
up.
powers are.
You can look it up.
No, you guys disconnected my access to any kind of law library or anything. You are an Article 6 judge under the Michigan Constitution. You have no authority to deprive me of my
Let's
rights.
see how much authority I have. I will assume that you wish
This is
to
a matter
proceed
of
without
trust.
counsel. I will assume you wish to proceed without counsel and that you will wish to continue to proceed.
Practicing
without
law
counsel
from the
until you
bench.
inform the court otherwise. Let him know what he is charged with, and I've read them kind of in fully, more so than I would have, because he refuses to acknowledge those. So I am satisfied that he now knows all of the charges that are against him.
This is a matter of a federal matter now, Your Honor, under case number 2511226, under the Eastern District of Michigan, under the Honorable Mark A. Goldsmith and Magistrate Judge David R. Grand. This
Do you
is
wish to have-
this is
do you
this
wish
there
to
is
have
no
a-
there is no proceeding here, Your Honor.
There is no proceeding. Oh, there's a proceeding.
Well, malicious prosecution is what the proceeding is.
Okay, very good. Do you wish to have a preliminary examination?
There's no proceeding, Your Honor. This is a matter that should be stayed. Yeah, and who restricted my phone calls?
Conference. You know what?
Who?
You're going to have to stop interrupting. I will give you an opportunity. You've been before me before. I will give you an opportunity to say whatever you want to say, but I'm not going to have you interrupt me, and I'm not going to have you interrupt the people when they're talking.
First and foremost, I think it's important the court know that the facts alleged in the newest case, the 25F30979, it does include the fact that the Michigan State trooper who pulled the defendant over noted in his police report that the defendant had a license plate on his vehicle that indicated he was a diplomat and that he refused to identify himself. He refused for quite a bit of time. Additional units had to be brought to the scene from the sheriff's department in order to, for lack of a better term, deal with the situation. And ultimately, they were able to identify him as the defendant, Daniel Magoo. The concern with that goes along with the other case, which is an OWI. It is charged as a third. I will note that it is a true fourth, to the best of my understanding. So there does appear to be an alcohol problem going on. And I also think it's important for this court to know, because I don't know that the court knows, the defendant has a third new case, telecommunications malicious use with a domestic relationship, that is currently pending as well. He's also been set $10,000, 10% in that matter. But I think
Where is that case out of?
that case is out of 14B, Your Honor, before Judge Washington.
Co-defendants with the federal case that you guys are both in, and this is a conflict of interest as both of you guys are defendants in my federal case.
Go ahead.
I also understand, Your Honor, that there is a municipal case out of Canton Township that was set for a jury trial in April of this year, where the defendant failed to appear. And there were jurors, there was a veneer that had been brought in.
Is the bench warrant before Judge Slay still out?
She has bond denied in her case now.
His bond's been denied in that.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Got it. Anything you'd like to say?
Anything to do with any contracts with the state of Michigan are void ab initio for a matter of law, as I have an canceled driver's license and I have an international driver's permit.
So let's tally up what's in front of this judge. Operating while intoxicated, charged as a third offense, possibly a true fourth. Driving on a canceled license. Fleeing and eluding. No insurance. Refusal to blow. A pending telecommunications harassment case with a domestic relationship. A missed jury trial in Canton Township where jurors were already seated. And bond denial in a separate matter. The sovereign citizen arguments, the federal registrations, the international driver's permit, the I have no contract with Michigan, didn't move the needle 1 millimeter. The judge raises bond in every case to $50,000 cash. This is the reality gap between what sovereign citizen ideology promises, total legal immunity, and what actually happens in courtrooms every single day. The law doesn't disappear because you refuse to recognize it. The charges don't vanish because you call them malicious prosecution. And the judge, he's heard it all before.
International driver's permit. And that also relates to the Canton case that they're trying to stick me for a driving unlicensed suspended citation in which that I have an international driver's permit, making it also void. All of my matters, including the vehicle that I'm registered under, are registered to the federal government, not the state, under the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. All of these charges are frivolous and a part of a long pattern of malicious prosecution by Ms. Londy, the Washtenaw County Prosecutor's Office, and quite frankly, you, Your Honor.
Hearing argument regarding bond, the court does believe that it was an abuse of discretion given the circumstances of this defendant to set his bond at the $10,000 figure. After hearing argument, viewing the file, the court does believe that not only does the defendant pose a risk to the public,
No victims.
I do believe that the defendant is a risk of flight given those circumstances and has indeed, or at least is charged in this case, refused to obey or fled and eluded it.
That was added on afterwards. The police officer did not report that at all.
The court, given those circumstances, would in each case raise the defendant's bond, grant the people's motion. Defendant's bond in each matter is set in the amount of $50,000 cash here. Thank you.
The tethers I requested, if he is able to post, Your Honor.
I will.
Thank you.